What is up, everybody? Tuberversity here today. So, Xbox has announced they are making it easier to play games, whether you have a console, whether you have a computer, and even if you have a TV, they're making it easier to stream the games to the Xbox games to whatever service you have. So that's pretty interesting. Their new route on gaming. It's like they're just evolving as a company. It's like they no longer just want to be held to like one box or like one PC. It's like you can whatever you got, you can play our games on it. So it's definitely interesting. A new direction in the gaming community where Xbox is going. So like this is the official post says Xbox announces that they are working with TV manufacturers to embed the Xbox experience into TVs. So probably like how you can get Roku hooked up. Roku is like already on some TVs, or Apple TVs already on some TVs, or whatever streaming service already on some TVs. They probably try to do the Xbox the same way. So definitely interesting. So probably all you need is a controller and probably a good internet connection. So they're also exploring new subscription offerings for Game Pass and building their own streaming devices for cloud gaming. So this is definitely pretty cool. And also, Phil Spencer took a kind of a jab at Sony. So we got some. I wouldn't say what it's like. I wouldn't. It's not a console war thing, but he took a jab at Sony with this statement. He says the rush shot against Sony from Phil Spencer. We're the only platform shipping games on PC, cloud, and console simultaneously. Others bring console games to PC years later, not only making people buy their hardware up front, but then charging them a second time to play on PC. He doesn't call out Sony specifically, but he know he's talking about Sony and how they make their gamers get the game on PlayStation and then you release the games like years later to PC, make them double dip instead of doing it the same release date. So definitely interesting. uh, so to me, I don't care. Like a lot of people lose it. A lot of people lose it when these so-called exclusive games go to PC. I don't care. It's like I'm a console gamer at the end of the day. I don't care if someone else gets to play the game on PC. And I guess the console loses its exclusivity because the game's on a multi-platform. So I don't care. But it's like I guess if it makes the more company more money, then good for them. But it's like as long as I get the game on an Xbox, I'm fine with that. So it's definitely interesting. And him taking shots at Sony is definitely pretty interesting as well too, because he didn't call out Sony, but we know who he's talking about. Sony's the only company that's been doing this, releasing their games later on PC and making the people buy the hardware up front. Like he's talking to Sony, obviously. So let's see what people are saying about this. But people focus on the negative. Here's something positive. Okay. Ah, yeah, Phil. Guess it's easy to talk when your company didn't ship a game in 6 or 7 days. Others ship quality games even 3 months while you boast without reaching your objectives. And also, one thing to notice too, it was one post where I guess Microsoft was trying to release a new Xbox game each quarter, so like at least a guaranteed 4 games a year. I guess it'll be like that high quality AAA games. So the games are coming. The games are definitely coming with Microsoft. They're bringing the games out. They aren't forcing people to double dip, although Microsoft has yet to make a compelling title. Wow, these Sony guys are really pissed. All these guys are Sony guys in the comment section. Yet to make a compelling title. Ever heard of Halo, Gears, Forza Horizon? Forza Horizon? A lot of angry Sony kiddos in here fighting for a company that doesn't give a rat's ass about you. Facts. Neither Xbox or PlayStation cares about us. Laugh my ass off. The only reason Xbox is being so consumer friendly is because we're giving them our money. I mean, is he wrong? Though I mean, is he wrong though? Is he wrong? He's right, but he shouldn't brag about technical stuff on Xbox One last year about Series first year. It's been so miserable. When it comes to what should really matter, video games. Uh, I think the biggest reason PlayStation outsells Xbox is its brand name. I think that's the honest reason too. Its unique games help, but brand is the biggest factor. 90% of all games released are on both consoles. Most console buyers have no idea what an exclusive is. They're hardcore like us as a small minority. Agree with this statement wholeheartedly. How many people are buying PlayStation exclusives on release and the same on PC years later? I wonder. I've seen a lot of people doing this actually. A lot of people have been doing this because they want something to keep releasing these games on PC. So they have no intention of even playing these games again on PC, but they will buy it just so the sales increase, so that something will keep on putting these games on PC. So I've seen people doing that in the game community. Destruction All Stars is their definition of quality. It gets worse with Predator Hunted Grounds. That's another game that flopped. It had an interesting premise, but that game flopped too. Uh, Throwing shade from third place is always cute. Third place, y'all think so small? Because exclusives don't matter, actually, especially when you look at the most games played on PlayStation are, hint, it isn't the exclusives, lol. Everybody, I've been saying this for the longest. It's like other people have been saying this. The biggest games that sell on PlayStation aren't exclusives. It's like they don't get it. Like, they really, these Sony guys just don't get it. They're so big on their worshiping of Sony, they don't get that most people don't play the exclusives like that. They just play the multiplayer that everybody else is playing. So, uh, how evil Sony forced me to buy the console to play their top games. What a disgrace. I can't believe I had to buy a PlayStation 5 to experience it. What I need to Switch to play Nintendo games too? That has to stop. Now you don't need any of that. The start a Switch emulator and PS5 emulator will come along soon enough. Xbox is smart enough to counter this by having Xbox Game Pass. And it's like, if I was running a company too, I would want my games to be played on every platform. I don't, I don't know. It just makes sense to me just to keep your games on one platform. I don't. Like, going to make as much money as possible. So I kind of see why Microsoft's moving this direction. A lot of people think that people are saying that old direction, the old way the gaming was with Sony, how Sony and Nintendo's doing it. But I think Microsoft is just evolving at this point. Where it's like they just want to get their games to everybody. It's like, why keep everything tied to one platform? It's like, just as long as you got a dedicated box for consoles, or somebody don't want to play on consoles, they got the option to play on PC, or somebody don't even want to play on PC or console, they have the option just to stream it from the TV or computer. So I don't have a problem with how gaming is going now. Microsoft's taking it, so it's only a major issue to these whole console fanboys who can't who worship these companies to see that, hey, gaming is evolving. It's like 2021 gaming is evolving. They're going different directions with each company. Let's see more about this one. I'm not buying any TV that comes preloaded with any Xbox apps. Why not? What the hell? Well, yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. He's he said that's just sad. Man out here letting an app dictate his TV purchases. Throw out any Sony TVs out the window because they run on Android and they'll be first to get an app along with LG. Yeah, this guy said he ain't buying no TVs with an Xbox app on it. Okay. Would be great if they could improve xCloud. It has great potential, but it isn't really playable yet. Yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty cool service, but I'm probably gonna stick with the console route. I mean, it's a pretty cool option though. It's pretty cool that they give you these options in general. Like you can just play, you can literally play from any device. You play Xbox games from any device, which is pretty cool. I wish I had this when I was younger, but it's like a whole new generation to grow up with just playing games anywhere, whether it be a console, a computer, for your smart TV, your phone now. It's just definitely interesting the way gaming is moving. So definitely want to see your thoughts about this down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.